Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the material that is placed in front of you. This material consists of 5 boxes. These are called constructive triangles. This is triangular box 1. These are rectangular 2 boxes. This is small hexagonal box and this is large hexagonal box. All these boxes are filled with different kinds of triangles. But before doing activity with these boxes, it's better for us to understand the difference between types of triangles. All sides are equal, so this is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Its two sides are same and one side is not same. When two sides of a triangle is same, this is called isosceles triangle. Just focus on this triangle. No one side is equal to each other. This side is different from this one. This side is also different and this side is different. This type of triangle is called scalene triangle. Equilateral triangle, all sides are same. Isosceles triangle, when two sides are same, and when we have no sides that are same, this is called scalene triangle. Now let's discuss the first box first of all. This is the first box, constructive triangles. In this box we see that we have one big triangle. Over here we have some yellow triangles, some red triangles, some green triangle, and one big gray equilateral triangle. Black guided lines are provided to us. These black guidelines tell us that this side is going to be touched with another type of triangle. Let's make red triangle first of all. All sides are equal. Black will touch black. Black will touch black. One, two, three, four. These four equilateral triangles are making one big equilateral triangle. This is another set. Two green scalene triangles. I am touching black guideline with other black line. So this is making another equilateral triangle. Let's do activity with this. These are isosceles triangle. Black will touch black and this way this is making another equilateral triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. These four equilateral triangles are making one big equilateral triangle. These are two scalene triangles. These two scalene triangles are making one big equilateral triangle. These are three isosceles triangles. When we combine these together, they make one big equilateral triangle. This is complete set of triangles that are present in triangular box 1. Again, we are having some different kinds of triangles over here. Let's take them out. Red triangles, yellow triangles, big triangles, yellow big triangles, You see that in this box we are having many different kinds of triangles. Let's make different shapes with the help of these triangles. Here again we have isosceles triangle. Two sides are same and one length is of bigger. So when we match black guideline with the black one, we see that we are making one shape. These two triangles are making a big square. Isosceles triangle we are having. Two isosceles triangle are making another shape. Let's see how these are making. Parallelogram. Two isosceles triangles are making one parallelogram. Two isosceles triangles are also making one big square. Two isosceles triangles can also be used for making a parallelogram. Now we are working with these small beautiful triangles. Let's see which shape these two triangles are making. When we combine these two triangles with guideline, they are making one shape. This is called trapezoid. Now let's make rectangle with the help of these gray triangles. These are two gray triangles, and when we join these guidelines with each other, they are making one another shape. Rectangle. It is rectangle in this way, and it is also rectangle in this way also. This is rectangle. Two triangles are making one shape, rectangle. Now we are working with these two scalene triangles. Now let's see how these green scalene triangles are making one another shape. Let's touch black guideline with one another. When we combine these two triangles, scalene triangles, we see that again we are having another shape. Parallelogram. Square, parallelogram, trapezoid, rectangle, parallelogram. Again, we are having two big yellow scalene triangles. Let's join them together. We are matching black guideline with each another, and let's see which shape these are making. Parallelogram. This is parallelogram. Only one side is left behind, one equilateral triangle and the other equilateral triangle. When we combine these two with guideline, we see that these triangles are making one rhombus. So in rectangular box 1, we have made the shapes one big square, one parallelogram, one trapezoid, one rectangle we have made, one parallelogram we have made, and we have also made third parallelogram, and this is rhombus. So if we describe rectangular box 1, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different shapes we can make with the help of different kinds of triangles. This is rectangular box 2. Let's see what we have inside this box. When we open this box, we see that inside of this box we are having different sizes of triangles, but all are in blue color, and there is no guided line provided with this set. Now let's take all the triangles out of the box and see how many shapes we can make with the help of these triangles. Triangle, one big triangle. When we match these two big triangles with each other, we see that we are having one shape. This is called square. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. When we combine these two equilateral triangles, we see that we are having one another new shape, rhombus. Let's join these two small triangles with each other. When we join these two small triangles with each other, we see that we are making another new shape. This is called trapezoid. These two small triangles are making one trapezoid. Now let's join these two triangles with each other. This is making one rectangle. So with rectangular box 2, we can make one square, one rhombus, one trapezoid, and one rectangle. Square. So through rectangular box 2, we can make one square, one rhombus, one trapezoid, and rectangle. This is small hexagonal box. It has 6 different corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's why this is called hexagonal box, but this is small hexagonal box. When we open its lid, we see that we have many different colors, and we are having different kinds of triangles in it as well. Let's separate them by colors. First of all, I am putting all green triangles in one row, red triangles in one row, and we are having one big yellow equilateral triangle, and we have gray triangles also, equilateral gray triangles. Let's see what we can make with the help of these different triangles. First of all, we are going to work with these gray equilateral triangles. So let's join these pieces. Black will touch black. If you see that, again, when we combine these two equilateral triangles, this is making one parallelogram. When I add one more equilateral triangle with this, now we have made another new shape. Can anybody guess which shape is this? Trapezoid. 3 equilateral triangles are now making one trapezoid. Let's continue. Black will touch black. Black will touch black, and black will touch black again. By this way, we can see that we are having 2 parts of this hexagon. 1, 2, 3 triangles, 1, 2, 3 equilateral triangles, 1 trapezoid and the second trapezoid. 3 equilateral triangles are making one trapezoid. 2 trapezoids are making one hexagon. Now let's work with these 3 equilateral green triangles. Equilateral triangles. When we combine these 2 equilateral triangles, it is making one rhombus. Like this is one rhombus. when we are going to work with these two and the third one triangle, we see that it is making another shape, one trapezoid. So three equilateral triangles are making one trapezoid. We can also match this gray trapezoid with green trapezoid as well. Trapezoid and trapezoid. Now let's work with these isosceles triangles. Let's see which shape these are making. One rhombus. Another rhombus. Another rhombus. Now let's see how these three different rhombuses are making one hexagon. Two are joined together, and when we join the third word rhombus with it, we see that it is making one hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. When we join these two equilateral triangles together, it is making one another shape. This is making one rhombus. With the help of gray equilateral triangles, we have made one hexagon. With the help of three equilateral triangles, we have made one trapezoid. With the help of 6 different triangles, we have made 3 rhombuses. When we join them together, we have made one hexagon, one rhombus. This yellow equilateral triangle, when we place it inside of this hexagon, we see that another shape we are having, and this shape is also called hexagon. Let's see how we can make it. Another hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners we are having. So with the help of small hexagonal box, we can make one hexagon, one trapezoid, another red hexagon and rhombus. And when we join it with equilateral triangle, again we can make one hexagon in this way. This is large hexagonal box. When we open its lid, we see that inside of this we are having many different kinds of triangles. Let's take them out. So inside this box we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 isosceles yellow triangle. One big equilateral yellow triangle, 2 isosceles red triangle and 2 isosceles gray triangles. Now let's discover how much shapes we can make with these isosceles triangle with the help of this big equilateral triangle. The first shape that we can make with this equilateral triangle and 3 isosceles triangle, when we join black guideline with each other, we see that we can make another new shape. Hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 corners. So with the help of one big equilateral triangle and 1, 2, 3 isosceles triangle, we have made one hexagon. Now let's see what we can make with the help of these three isosceles triangle. When we join the guidelines, we see that again we are having one another big shape, and this is called triangle. Now let's make another set with the help of these red triangle. When we join these two red isosceles triangles together, it is making one rhombus. Now we join black guideline of gray isosceles triangle. We see that another new shape we are making. This is gray parallelogram. In this box, we are having one big equilateral triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different isosceles triangles. One big triangle, 1, 2, 3 isosceles triangle is making one hexagon. 1, 2, 3 triangles, isosceles triangle are making one triangle. Two isosceles triangles are making one rhombus. Two isosceles triangles are making one parallelogram. Hexagon, equilateral triangle, parallelogram and rhombus. So we discovered that with the help of large hexagonal box, we can make four different shapes: hexagon, equilateral triangle, rhombus and parallelogram.